Hi guys, Dorota International, nail artist and educator here, and I'm in with Fiona. We did this set for her like some while ago. You can check it on this channel. I think they are actually one of my favorite ones we did for Fiona. But today we are gonna go nice and rainbow. And I need to tell you one thing. So what Fiona did a second ago, literally, she just applied some lotion on her hands, and this is the biggest mistake you can make. So what I'm gonna do is I have sanitized her hands, and now I'm taking a blue scrub. Before I start touching her nails, I'm just gonna wipe away all the kind of lotion from the nails. If you keep, actually this one stays on, crazy. So yeah, we lose two gems, but the large one stays on, the flower stays on. So I'm just dehydrating the entire nails to remove the lotion she had it, because that's what affect the lasting time. And then my next step is to clip off the gems, and I'm using just nail clippers. They are actually really long, so we're gonna shorten them a little bit. If you cannot clip off the gems, we could kind of start e-filing it a little bit. I cannot believe those hearts lasted so well, and even the wee balls. Watch your eyes, guys, always when you kind of doing those. Did you broke this one? Yeah. Okay. So just clip them off. And then I'm gonna do it on this large gem. And the caviar beads. Okay, so they're ready for the filing, and I'm gonna use the safety bead. Let me just touch up the camera. There we are. I'm just gonna go full speed to start with. And remove the old design. I'm also going to thin out the free edge a little bit, because we are going to go a little bit shorter. They have grown out quite a lot. And I'm trying to work nice and smooth, so I don't create too many holes like when I'm removing the product. Blend the product around the cuticle area, so the old product needs to be blended nice, and then we are gonna file another one. File away the acrylic flowers. Nice and smooth. And honestly, I cannot wait to show you the hack for the easiest ombre you could ever do it in this tutorial. And the safety bead is fantastic. You can see it, it works brilliant. Even on the acrylic, it works brilliant on the bits and pieces of the gems. And on other finger, I had the gem to file as well. So it is very nice and safe bead, but at the same time, very strong and efficient without of causing the vibration. Okay, so Fiona did broke this nail and she glued it back in. And what I do it, if the glue in is intact and it's nice and clean, I kind of blend it, because we do glue the tips, so I might blend it and just feel it normal, depending how the product will behave during the filing. So I will either break it off during the filing, or if it stays and is intact, I can just feel it, and that will last till the next time you will be able to see it. As you can see, Fiona is hardy on her hands, as usual. So I am glad how they last on her, especially with this length, like, and you know, the thickness. So I'm trying to build it up always nice and thin extensions, so they kind of look really beautiful. Okay, fantastic. So I've got a bit of lifting in that corner. Now my next step would be to remove all this dust and then tidy up the cuticles. So remove the dust, push back the cuticles. Nice and decent push. Look what I'm doing with the cuticles. I'm going in and out, like so. Don't push it, don't force it. I release so slightly, and also the angle of the cuticle pusher is very important as well. You cannot go like too straight to don't damage this area here. Is very delicate area where the nail plate isn't fully keratinized, and it is very easy to damage that area. Okay, so my next step would be to e-file her cuticles, the ones which are on the nail plate. So I was removing the product on the full speed, and now I am just working on a half speed and only clean up the nail plate. So I'm not bothered about the actual nail folds, and I'm not filing the cuticle on the nail folds. I'm only cleaning what I've got on the nail plate. And my bead is quite flat, okay, so you wanted it to be quite nice and flat. Do not drill holes, don't go that direction. Nice and flat, nice and slow. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back to the reverse and do it the other side. Next step is to trim the cuticles. Only a little bit, only the stuff which is gonna disturb us. Quite unusual for Fiona to have so much. Normally at this stage I either trim just a tiny bit, or sometimes I don't trim it even anything. We just use the wee ball at the end to smooth out the nail folds. But today I can see there is quite a lot. Maybe that's why she put the lotion on her hands, because her hands were dry and the cuticles were dry. But yeah, this is a big no. Just before the nail appointment, because those oils, moisturizing, conditioning kind of lotion, creams will affect the lasting time of the nails. So that's why I always clean it so properly. Oh my goodness, I have never removed this big chunk from you. Okay, so my next step would be to remove the sharp edges from my file. Like, make sure everything is removed. And then I'm gonna dehydrate them again, just in case. And then start filing it. So just a little bit on the side, a little bit on the other side. Now look how I'm holding it. Shorten it a little bit, about the growth. And then blend the old product with the natural nail. I can see that this part might be a little bit loose. Get rid of that. and then give it couple scratches to the natural nail. One side, other side, shorten it. And I love it after shortening how sharp they become again. I need to thin out those free edge a little bit. And then blend it. You can also see the shiny line here, so that's where I don't touch it with the e-file. You know, I don't want to go too close to the natural nail. I'm leaving that for the hand file. And then give it a couple scratches. Same in here. Again, check the shape. Blend everything. Give it a couple scratches to the natural nail. And again blend it. Couple scratches to the natural nail. File away that white line. The white places indicates it might be a loose product, and we never want any loose product on the nails. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to file it below it, not on the line, but try to hit 1 millimeter below the line. And then couple scratches to the natural nail. Okay, re-inspect everything, because during the filing sometimes the product can kind of almost move, and I can see it, I've got still white line in here. So I need to file it a little bit more. And I find it actually when I do re-inspect the nails, I can always find something more, plus I save a lot of time as well. Okay, I'm happy with it, so I can do exactly the same on the other hand, and then we can apply the product on them. Okay, so that's them all filed. I'm just taking a blue scrub and give them nice and squeaky clean. Then we are gonna remove any dust which might fall on them, and use an extra nail prep. So this will dehydrate again the nail plate. I don't have to, I will show you on those 8 nails. Wait for it a couple seconds to dry, and then we are gonna use the Universal Air Bond. So Universal Air Bond is my base gel, and like make sure you don't go all over. We're just applying it on the natural nail. And then we are going to use the Perfect Rose, because that's the color we have used on those nails previously, and because of the design we are going to create today, so that's how it looks in a pot, much more intense. And then once it's on the nail, it looks pretty natural, I would say, with the slightest coverage. Okay, so I'm picking up a scoop of it and try to keep it on the one side of the brush. Remove the excess from it, and then brush deeply into all the scratches you have created. Okay, so brush deeply into all the scratches. I call it a sleep layer, and also I like to do this layer always like a full 60 seconds cure, so everything which is touching a natural nail have no room for a mistake, like, you know, is cooked properly, it's nice and thin, and it's gonna last a long time. So cook it and then do it on this one as well. So press it at nice and decent. And this is a layer which I never flash cure it. You know, I can flash cure it sometimes if I'm building the apex or if I'm sculpting a fresh set. But the first layer is always like a proper 60 seconds cure and very, very thin, very pressed down layer as well. Now, I've got kind of missing corner and here on the side walls. So straight away I have just touched it up. And then we are gonna cook it, and then once it's cooked, I'm just gonna start building them. So whenever I start building them again, I would do my slip layer, because I didn't have extreme amount of the lifting. I don't have to rebuild them extremely. I'm just gonna do all 4 at once. So nice and thin layer. And now let's build them. So a tiny bit on my brush. And add on into the apex. Very little presses, like I don't want to press it hard on the places where I'm missing the product, and I'm pressing very hard on the places where I've got too much product. So release it from the brush, almost leave it there, and then start smoothing it out. Keep checking how the pinky is behaving. Again, I've got too much on that side, so press down harder. Check the apex, change. And now we are gonna do it the same in here. So decent press. Cap those free edge. And what is happening also, I've got 2 thin layers around my cuticle area, and this is plenty. I'm gonna re-clean my brush because it becomes a little bit messy. Reshape it. And now build up the apex on this one. Okay, once you've got it, I've got again missing tiny bit on that corner. Brush it. Maybe a little bit too flat, so I'm just gonna add a wee string. So always check the side view to check on the thickness. Remove the excess, because I don't want any more on the free edge. Free edge has plenty of product. And you know what, this structure is actually, it's really rare for my clients to break their nails like at the nail bed, because on my nail bed I've got the most bulk of the product, the structure wise, and then the free edge is the thinnest one. Now I've got on my middle finger, I've got touch of the gel. Make sure you don't touch the client's skin. Fill in that missing corner. And cook them. Brilliant. So now I will show you the shaping. Remove the inhibition layer. I will show you maybe on 2-3 nails, or actually 4 maybe. So I do usually use one or even two wipes, like making sure there is no inhibition layer at all. And when I'm wiping, like I kind of wiping down the way, and I also quite often would swap the wipes. So like if I'm using this side, like making sure it's clean, for the next nail I may bend it and do it different way, then I can turn it and again do it, so you don't use the same side of the wipe on the skin. Okay, so shaping. This one is really awkward, so I'm making sure I'm gonna straighten it, but that was just to fill up those missing places. If you find it's sometimes too difficult, what else you can do it is you can go side, like side view. So this way is easier, I can show you, to file this place, but don't touch that missing corner. And I will be filling up that missing corner a couple of times. Thin out the free edge. Blend everything around the cuticle area. So this is the most difficult actually nail when it comes to shaping. And then file all over. Okay, next one. So paper it. Thin out the fridge, because look how thick it becomes, like whenever we touch it with the file, it becomes really thick. Blend around the cuticle area. And then the next one. Okay, that's the one which we had missing corners as well. And that's the broken one actually, so we will see it how it's last next time. Again, try to don't touch this place. And then the thumb. Blend around the cuticle area. Sorry, I might be out of the camera. Perfect. Remove the dust, and now I'm gonna inspect them from the client view. So I'm always going that direction, like, and then I can check it how they look. Do I need to file it anywhere else? Like how straight it is? And I have found it that this one is wonky. But you want to always make sure you've got happy medium, because sometimes the fingers aren't straight, sometimes it is the way the client hold the hand. So I like to do it a couple of times, like to make sure I've got nice happy medium. So they look good from my side, but they will also look good from the client side. Okay, that's the biggest bulk of the product removed, maybe too much on the cuticle area here. And then we can move on into the buffer. And I've got my technique with the buffer. So first of all, I like to use the white buffer just all over. So remove the sharp edges and then protect client's nail folds and just buff it all over, just like this. Nice and fast, because this is gonna change the entire shape so much. So just in the middle. Now I can again remove the dust. Take a gray buffer, again get rid of those sharp edges. And now we are going to work nice and slow. I love it, the gray buffer cleans up the edges always for me nicely. Everything around the cuticle area. And then couple movements all over. Okay, I want to blend the product with the natural nail. Whenever necessary, I just touch up on the sides. Okay, that one looks still pretty bad. Okay, brilliant. I'm just gonna do it quickly the same on the other hand, and then we clean up all the nail folds. Okay, now it's a cuticle time. So we are gonna use a wee bowl, not too big speed. I am on the half of my e-file. And now I'm gonna e-file the nail folds. So one side first. Like exfoliate everything nice and properly. And the main reason why I'm like doing this step after I finish all filing and building the nails is like obviously we are exfoliating the nail folds, and I don't want the products to accidentally touched, or I don't want my client skin to be overexposed to any kind of products. So I prefer doing this at the end, like, you know, when we finish all the filing, all the messy work, then I can concentrate and clean the entire nail folds. So quiet. Okay, now I'm just trimming whatever is left over. Just those wee raggy bits and pieces. And honestly, I cannot wait for the rainbow ombre which we are gonna create. Okay, brilliant. So next step is to grab some blue scrap, grab a piece of paper, clean all the dust particles which I might have in here. And then let's start doing the design. So I'm using the back of the form like as my palette, mixing palette. And we are gonna grab French gel. Just a small scoop of it. And then the watercolor brush. Okay, on the first one we are gonna go more to the side. And I want to go nice and wavy. Get the D-liner brush, and now I'm just perfecting the line. Not overly, like, you know, do not lose too much time on it. Then on this one we can go maybe that direction. The edges doesn't have to be like perfect because we are gonna add some gold for it as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I actually cannot wait for them. Okay, so that's my first hand ready. And what we are gonna do it. There we are. Perfect. So cook it inside, and then I'm start grabbing a sponge, and we are gonna trim that sponge. So I want to cut it in here. Take a back of the take a form. Clean the fluffy bits and pieces, guys, from your sponge. Okay, so make sure the sponge is nice and clean. No fluff on it. And then we are gonna apply neon pigments on it. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my neon pigments. Perfect. Take your hand out, don't touch it. And all the idea about it is to take your pigments and apply it on the sponge. Okay, so this is the side of the sponge I'm gonna use it, and I'm applying the yellow. Sorry guys, I keep checking if I'm still in the camera. Then the orange. And I'm making it in a rainbow ombre on the sponge. So this step is pretty time consuming, or maybe not, because you would have to do it on the client nails. So you would go and you would kind of apply it the same way into the client nails. I'm doing it on the sponge. And the bonus of this technique is you doing it only once. And then once you've got it done, you don't have to do it. It will last you for all nails. So this is the advantage of it. And it's also less messy on the client's nails. Then let's do it. Oh, I didn't put the green. Oh no. Okay, so I'm blending it. Let's do a touch of green. Okay, and once I've got it in here, what I'm gonna do it is I will just start transferring it on my client nail, just like this. Just to create a beautiful ombre. And you can see it is lasting me for quite a lot of nails. Now this nail, Fiona probably touched it and removed the inhibition layer. She's really well known for touching the things. This one I can maybe swap the colors. So I'm gonna cut another piece of the sponge and do it slightly different colors. Let me just apply this one here. And then I'm gonna just do it slightly different color combination on the other sponge. So I will want the more green on the top. Then the yellow. And once I've got it on my sponge, it's just so much easier because you've got it there. You know, it's gonna be so much faster. And ideally you could do it before the client appointment. That's how I save time. But because obviously we record the video for you, I needed to show you the full process so you can see it. And I will skip the purple one on this one. Okay, and work that direction. Okay, and then let's fix this one. So whenever it happens to you, because the inhibition layer is removed, unfortunately we have to kind of improvise. And I'm gonna take a touch of the top coat and just grab that missing pigment, and that missing pigment was an orange and a pink. So always make sure like your clients do not do not remove the inhibition layer because the pigments are sticking into the inhibition layer. Okay, brilliant. I'm gonna just do the nail art on this. Ah! Imagine dropping the neon pigments on yourself. Oh my goodness, that would be the biggest mess ever. Okay, let's do this hand. So we are gonna go like this, maybe even like that, why not? Then nice and wavy one again. And on the thumb. So I'm kind of trying to make it like as irregular as possible. You don't want them too perfect. So I would say it's pretty fast design for the effect it has. Perfect. Cook it. Please don't touch them. You touch this one. No. No. Okay, so Fiona touched it. How I'm gonna fix it? Okay, what I'm gonna try to do it is cut a small piece of the sponge, and I will try to wipe it away. But I might wipe it the pigment. No, I didn't. Oh, clever me. And this one. Oh, you touched even this one. Fiona. So again, the inhibition layer is removed from this one, but I'm gonna fix it with the gold foil. So my next step is, the other hand is cooking. I'm just taking away the I'm just gonna reload the pigments. See, you disturbed me. I'm gonna quickly reload the pigments. But as I say, like normally I would take a pretty long time to load it, and if I do it in my own piece and take a time, like when I've got more room because the client is not in there, you can really do lots of the nails out of the one load. Perfect. No, perfect. Stay. Yeah, don't touch them. Stay there. Behave. So quickly reload it. Okay, this one is ready. And this technique is actually even better if you're doing stuff like flowers or some other kind of patterns. Come to me. Thanks. Honestly, this would be so time consuming to apply it on an actual nails. And so much faster when we just dab it in. Let's swap it that way. How I'm gonna call this video?
Oh, I'm doing it.
I don't know how you do it. Oh gosh.
And the dots on the French. Or were they just on the plate? I think they were on the plate.
I'm gonna improvise with the foil in there. So I will show you guys how to fix it. Oh. Okay, that's enough of laughing.
Come down a little further.
Perfect. So my next step is to get rid of those pigments. And then we are gonna start doing touches of the foil. And some chrome. Oh, I know how I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it with the chrome. Okay. So I'm taking High Shine No Wipe Top Gel. Okay, High Shine No Wipe. And what we are gonna do it now is on those places we are gonna apply the top coat. I think that will make it even so much prettier. And that will fix also the imperfections where the client touched it. Make sure the top coat goes on quite nice and smooth, so I'm really fussy how the top coat goes over it. Okay, keep checking in the light reflection. It's okay, Fiona. You don't like, I'm not upset. Oh, that will actually turn out nice as well. Now with this chrome, it will go bluish color in this place. Because I'm gonna use a magic chrome. I cannot wait. Okay, and then on the thumb. But please just don't touch the chrome. The top coat, okay, for the chrome. Okay, let it couple seconds longer to self-level a little bit more. Re-inspect them, cook it. It's gonna be exactly a 60 seconds cure. And now I'm gonna do it here as well. So the part I'm the most fussy for is like how smooth the top coat is on my actual ombre part, because that's where the chrome is gonna go. Okay, take your hand out. Thank you. Good. Okay, chrome, magic chrome. Oh wow. Oh, they're so pretty. It's actually amazing, guys, because you can see it how the magic chromes looks on different colors. Like on this green yellow is wow, insane. But it's also very pretty. Keep watching the time. So my no, I didn't apply the top coat in there. Oh, stupid me now. Keep watching how long the client hand is inside. Reapply the top coat quickly here. Which one is your favorite one? The color-wise, the chrome over
Like that one.
the purple one.
Yeah.
I actually quite like the green one. I used to have a jacket that color. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I take your other hand. We just have to wrap the chrome in here. Remove the excess of it. And now let's do the gold particles. Okay, so now we are gonna do it some gold, which is gonna enhance this design even further. Just gonna clean up the biggest mess. And we are gonna use the transfer foil gel glue. D-liner brush. Now with this, I want to do it nice and wavy pattern. And in some places you want to go thicker, in some places you want to go thinner, in some places you can go even outside the design. So whatever my brush kind of take it, you know. I actually love it with the chrome. Like, I think it just make it more delicate and more interesting. Nice and glossy. Cook it. Again, I'm gonna watch a time. Ideally, I want 30 seconds. Just laughing because Olivia's client keep banging on the lamp too. It's okay, guys. We still love you so much. That was Emma, by the way, guys. I used to record on Emma quite a lot. You might see there's quite a few nice tutorials with Emma too. Perfect change. Oh, we overcooked our hands because I was so busy painting that we cooked them 70 seconds instead of 30 seconds. So I might struggle with the foil transfer. Hopefully not. If everything could go wrong, is this set, like everything is just going wrong. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just transferring the gold. Oh, even overcooked works. Good. So the foil is only sticking into this fresh line I have painted. It doesn't stick into the chrome, and it doesn't stick into the nails, like the nude base. That's it ready, Fiona. Thank you. So in this corner I have added a touch of those gold, just to kind of minimize the look of those missing place. Pretty. Can you see the difference? Like, you know, just a wee touch of gold line, like it's making like a completely different. You are spring ready. I cannot wait actually for the spring. So badly, I cannot wait for the spring. Okay, search for some place where I actually have some foil. Cut a fresh one. Let me know also, guys, in the comments below if you like them better with the chrome or without of chrome. I think I preferred it with the chrome. It's kind of make it less screaming. I love it. I love it so much. Now, high shine, no wipe top gel, but I'm just gonna go and kind of remove the excess of the chrome, give them a wee clean, and now we can start applying the top coat over them. Honestly, I love them. Look how pretty it is. Cook it. So they are quite long and I'm applying a really decent amount of the top coat. That's why I have applied it only on 4 nails. Here I'm gonna do it on 1 nail and then swap the hand. Change. I love that magic chrome. Change. I think I want something with the chrome on my nails too. Yes, this is embarrassing. I still have this set. I think it's 7 or 8 weeks now. Terrible, isn't it? Okay, the final cook is gonna be 60 seconds and then I will show you the final results of this pretty set. And then we will play with the thumbnail picture. I think probably outdoor, I'm not sure, we'll see it. Because the chrome looks also different in different lighting. So quite often I like to take a picture actually outside. Change. So this hand is ready. And I'm just gonna clean my client hand. We will go and wash them as well, but I just want to show you the brief look of them. So this is how they turn it out. Once the other hand is ready, I show you the other one. Yeah, so that's the other hand as well. So quick clean. I'm not gonna apply the cuticle oil just to show you the final results because I always do it once we properly wash my client hands, but that's how this set turned out. I actually really love them. And I cannot wait to take a thumbnail picture, sending you huge glittery hugs and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!